morning, bird brains. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that has popped up more and more recently in the comments section, so I kind of wanted to address it because I've been thinking about it a lot lately and I kind of have an answer, or I wouldn't call it a solution, but more of an explanation. And this topic, simply put, harshly put I should say, is why does my subscriber count suck? Now, in today's world of YouTube, channels come, channels go, channels fail, channels succeed. There's a bunch of mumbo jumbo going on behind the scenes that probably not even the experts understand. But learning how to get your subscriber count up is no rocket science. Anybody that can do, 4 to 8 hours of research on some YouTube sites and some just forums and stuff like that will find tips and tricks on how to boost your channel. Now, in my particular situation, I had an idea set in mind from day one when I started my channel, kind of how I wanted it to go and how I wanted it to grow. And honestly, up until about a month or so ago, it was pretty much growing how I wanted it to. Now, since then, after I've learned more things and understand the mistakes I've done, I've kind of had some regrets, but not all is lost. Where I'm going with this is, when I started my channel, I was very focused on quality of content, not so much the content itself. And I think that's kind of where I got off track just a little bit. Now, quality definitely is key. I do believe a lot more people would watch mediocre content in great quality as opposed to good content in absolutely terrible quality. So I'm okay on my quality part. I think I had good audio, had good video from the start. I didn't have to progress like you see a lot of motovloggers doing when they first start off with, the cheap cameras and the cheap microphones and no editing experience. I came in with a huge advantage when you look at it like that. I don't think I put enough focus into my actual content. I kind of went in willy-nilly, kind of just hoping I could just go out and ride and talk about stuff I see or talk about stuff that's been going on and have a successful channel. Now, I'm not saying that can't be done. I mean, there's plenty of examples showing how that can be done, but unless what you're talking about and what you're doing is great quality content, chances are it's not going to be a highly watched video. We're coming up on our 5th or 6th month, I think our 6th month, and we're just under 60 videos, which is about 10 videos a month, which is pretty high. Now, when I first started off doing it, I was doing all those bonus videos, and those are a blast to do. I do not regret doing those whatsoever, but they do nothing to really help grow the channel. Specifically because a lot of the events I did during the bonus videos, one, had nothing to do with motorcycles, and two, were just kind of all over the place. I mean, we had a road trip, we had a water park. I mean, granted, it's fun stuff, and it's stuff that, like I said, I don't regret filming those because I'll touch on that in a second, but it doesn't help grow the channel that much, and it can also deter some future subscribers if they click on the channel, see that a channel has 60 plus videos and only under 400 subscribers. So they might look at that and think, I mean, if he's only got 400 people after 60 videos, I mean, it might leave them with the wrong idea, basically. So with that being said, I kind of contribute a little bit of lack of success to that aspect. Now, this ties into my next point, which is when I started my channel, I think I focused a little bit too much on me as opposed to my audience, which I don't regret because A, it was a huge learning curve for me, and I learned from my mistake, and at the same time, I'm going to be able to go back and watch those videos and remember the memories of basically like when I first got the bike and when I first started off. So I don't regret that at all. One thing I do regret doing is not following through with the ideas that I had. To get more specific on that, pretty much everything I did to my bike, I had planned on filming and making an episode of. Kind of how I did the pipe wrap video, which just coincidentally is one of my most successful videos on the channel. Reason being, people aren't going to come onto YouTube and search for Motovlogger talks about his day. It's not going to happen. What people are going to go on YouTube and search for is how-tos and reviews on products or things that they're trying to put or do to their bikes. So I kind of dropped the ball on that. One of those being the passenger pegs. I actually did film that episode. It actually came out very good. good, but I had an audio issue and I lost all my audio. So I can't really take the blame for that one. But my passenger pylon, before I got the 2-up seat, I regret doing that, or not doing that I should say. Not doing a more planned out in-depth video of the 2-up seat when I installed that. Instead I just made it kind of like a crappy bonus video. The handlebars, I really wish I would have done one on the handlebars, since it was such an easy process and it is a very popular handlebar. Missed out on an opportunity on that. But like I said, it's all lessons learned. It's all the learning curve of motovlogging. And also, motovlogging as a genre is a very hard niche to break into. It's starting to become more and more of a saturated market. I understand I'm on a cruiser, which is less saturated than a sport bike market, but at the same time, the sport bike market is going to be a lot bigger, especially with the younger crowd, than the cruiser is. So I know I just released last week the video about talking about the new Bike and Bird Pit Stop series, where I do the reviews and stuff. That was pretty much in relation to noticing the lack of growth recently on my channel. So I just kind of wanted to give a disclaimer that if you're here for motovlogs, don't worry, the motovlogs are not going anywhere, but there's going to be more and more off-bike filming going on. But with all that being said, I am very grateful for the small amount of success I have had so far. I did catch up and pass a lot of channels that are a lot older than me and have a lot more content than me. But recently being passed by one of my good buddies, Blockhead, after just 18 videos, and then destroyed me, as in like got a lot of subscribers ahead of me, kind of opened my eyes to realize I'm kind of sucking right now. So, like I said, I don't want to take that away from you guys, especially my 301 and under club. You guys are very appreciated. I probably wouldn't have had even remotely nearly the amount of success I've had without you guys sharing and liking and commenting and stuff, pretty much just being there. So I just kind of wanted to clear all that up with you guys. I know I've gotten the comment more and more recently, your channel needs more subscribers. How do you have this many subscribers? You should have way more. Oh, you said 100 subscribers. I thought you meant 100,000. Like, I just keep seeing that comment or that type of comment popping up a lot more. So I kind of thought I would just reach out to you guys and say, hey, I know my subscriber count sucks right now. I know why. I'm working on it, and hopefully that changes. But also, at the end of the day, although the subscriber count, I'm not going to say that the subscriber count does not mean anything to me. That's the complete opposite. I definitely want this channel to succeed and to become as big as I can make it. But at the end of the day, this is something that I enjoy. It's a huge hobby of mine. And like I said, these are videos that I'm going to be able to look back on a year, 2, 10, heck, who knows? I keep all these videos off of YouTube too, so I have them all backed up to an external hard drive. So I'm gonna be able to watch these pretty much whenever I want. I mean, thinking really long term down the road, this could be something that I show my kids one day. So just that little piece right there is worth the few hours a week that I put into this channel. Well guys, that's all I have for today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.